Hello, good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Luxmy Gopal and Ben Thompson.
Our headlines today. Well, we're joined now by Lynn Perry, who's chief executive. How severe are the implications of getting the disease? Outbreaks across the country. What could be something very much from the past?
I'm actually saddened.
Luxmy has the details. Morning.
Morning, I do, Ben, yes. The UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees has urged countries which have paused funding for the organisation to reconsider. The decision was made after allegations that some UNRWA staff were involved in the October 7th attacks by Hamas, designated a terror organisation by the UK. The organisation's head, Philippe Lazzarini, has warned that the pause in financial support could force the agency to suspend their humanitarian response. Our correspondent Mark Lowen has more. A fire on an oil tanker with links to Britain has been put out after it was hit by a missile fired by the Houthis off the coast of Yemen. Major UK landmarks were lit up last night to mark Holocaust Memorial Day, the anniversary of the concentration camp in Auschwitz being liberated during the Second World War. The King has spent a second night in hospital after receiving treatment for an enlarged prostate. Our reporter Simon Jones joins us now from the London Clinic Private Hospital this morning. Simon, when are we expecting the King to be discharged? Germany's Chancellor says he's concerned about the rise of right-wing extremists as the country marks Holocaust Memorial Day. Thousands of people marched in Düsseldorf yesterday in protest against the far-right Alternative for Germany party. Our Berlin correspondent Jessica Parker has this report. Very brightly coloured water slides there. That would occupy you, wouldn't it?
But speaking of heading to warmer climes, not much chance of that this morning. I don't think Simon has the details. Time now, 18 minutes past 6. Let's have a look at the front of today's newspapers and the Observer. Great story in the paper this morning that suggests that someone's done a study to work out what pets watch on telly. They've worked out that pets, particularly dogs, quite like watching TV.
They do.
And I don't know how they've quite worked this out, but they said that dogs would like to watch programmes about nature, cartoons, cats. I think that's interesting.
Oh, so Tom and Jerry, for example.
Possibly. Yeah. But they say winter sports and ice skating are the least favourite.
The least favourite. So what did they do? Just have a range of programmes and ask the dogs to rate them?
It said how long they were watching the screen, but then I love that they're also really picky dogs, because it says if the TV is a new modern TV, they watch much more TV than if it's an old TV. They've got
high standards, but they do. I don't know about you, but they definitely do watch. My dogs have watched TV, and my cat actually has watched Breakfast quite regularly. Depends who's on, but he actually likes watching Breakfast, not when I'm on.
I'm not going to even ask who your cat prefers on. If you're watching with your pet this morning, we want to see. Send us pictures. Here's the ways to do it. Get in touch with us. Send us pictures through.
Please send us pictures of your dogs, your cats watching TV, because they're quite big fans of David Attenborough documentaries as well, aren't they?
Well,
a lot of them.
The research certainly suggests that they're like that. So, yes, do send them in.
Please share your pictures, please. It would make my day, please.
The time, 20 minutes past 6. Now, this June marks the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings, the largest sea, air and land invasion in history that helped bring the Second World War to an end.
But a crucial part of the operation actually happened 6 months earlier, when 5 men crammed into a mini-submarine and set off to France on a top-secret mission. Steve Humphrey has this remarkable wartime story.
Pretty basic technology, but what incredible work in those submarines and made quite clearly such a difference. More on that for you a little later.
Right, the time is coming up to 6:26. Time to get the sports from Hugh.
Hugh will go away and find us some more stats. He's
Yes.
been spoiling us this morning with the number of stats related to Mason's victory. So, and as he was telling us as well, of course, that draw later today, 2 o'clock.
Absolutely, but the time now is 7:44, so let's take a look at the weather forecast.